What's going on, guys? This is Bob Hewley. I'm coming at you today with a segment called Ballin' with Bob, and we are here today playing ESPN 2K5 on the PS2. Look at my rosters that I made. They're mostly up to date, but some of them are just additions that I made that are kind of funny, I thought. Xavier Fields is the running back for the San Francisco 49ers. Jerry Rice is playing wide receiver for them currently. Look at the Bears here. Khalil Mack. Let me see some of the guys. We got Mr. Smoke Reefa. Who else do we have here? OBJ is here. Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb. I'm just going to kind of run through this quick. I put out some pictures in the Facebook group. Steve-O is playing running backs for the Buccaneers just because, yeah, that is Steve-O. You can unlock him in this game, and the Buccaneers needed some running back help, so I figured why not, you know? Did update it so that Tom Brady is here playing for the Buccaneers now. That is super weird to see. Not sure how that's going to go. I've not tried this yet. I just updated it. Currently, Terrell Suggs is on the Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald and Quan Bolden. We have Phillip Rivers actually has to move over. Well, we're going to actually leave Phillip Rivers alone. I forgot. The reason I did that is because when we look at the Colts, they still have Peyton Manning. So I didn't really think that they needed Phillip Rivers at this point more than the Chargers did. So the Chargers are going to keep Phillip Rivers for now, along with LT, Antonio Gates. That's going to be pretty nasty. We have Priest Holmes playing running back for the Chiefs, along with Larry Johnson. And, of course, Tyreek Hill is there, too. I have Darius Leonard for the Colts playing inside linebacker. Peyton Manning's the quarterback, obviously. Quentin Nelson's here. Dwight Freeney. Tarek Glenn playing left tackle. And then a wide receiver core that's nasty with T.Y. Hilton, Reggie Wayne, and obviously Marvin Harrison at the top. We take a look at the Cowboys. We have Zach Martin, Jason Witten, Dak Prescott's here, Ezekiel Elliott's here. Remember, don't take any of these guys seriously. I essentially just changed some names to be who they are in real life and updated their ratings. So, don't take any of this beyond what it is, and it's just a game. Okay, so here we are at the Dolphins. I did not give them a quarterback like Fitzpatrick because you can actually reach a point in this game where you run out of edits to do. Basically, I will show you that real quick. I'm going to try to edit Chris Chambers. There isn't enough room left to edit this roster for any more names, so I have actually maxed out this game to its capabilities. So we can't change any more guys' names, but we can still change their overalls. But I'm pretty happy generally with the overalls. In this game, there's a stat called consistency that if you know anything about this game and adjust that stat, then you can see overalls fluctuate as much as 50 overall points sometimes just by adjusting their consistency. This is one of my good friends, Johnny B. So he is the quarterback of the Eagles because he's an Eagles fan. So they have Johnny B. all the money. They have Carson Wentz backing up Johnny B. all the money. We have Julio Jones playing for the Falcons along with Michael Vick, Desmond Trufant. Yeah, Trufant's actually got to go over to the Lions because he is on the Lions now. So that's kind of what I do. We have Calvin Snoop Dogg. He is playing wide receiver for the Falcons. Todd Gurley is there now. For the Giants, we have Mr. Travis there. Saquon Barkley, Michael Strahan, O.C. Umenyiora. Jaguars, Chester Uncle Fester. That's just one of my created guys. We have Leonard Fournette, Fudgy Fudge Packer, Josh Allen, the outside linebacker. For the Jets, anybody who knows me, I'm a Patriots fan, so the best I could do is give them Darrelle Revis and Jamal Adams. That's about what they have going for them. They still have Santana Moss at this point. Kevin Mawai is obviously a Hall of Famer. Funky Chunky Monkey is going to play defensive tackle for them. So we'll see what Funky Chunky Monkey could do, maybe. We have Isaac So-Called Doctor. We have William Shakespeare. Charles Woodson is here. David Bakhtiari. Devontae Adams. Aaron Campman. Aaron Rodgers. Don't take that seriously. That is not really Aaron Rodgers, obviously. But for ESPN 2K5, it is Aaron Rodgers. We have Christian McCaffrey, Julius Peppers. Honestly, this Panthers defense looks filthy with Chris Jenkins, Luke Kuechly, Chris Gamble, Mike Rucker, Will Witherspoon, Gerald McCoy. Like, that's just filthy. Take a look at the Patriots now. Vince Wilfork, Devin McCourty, Ty Warren, Vinatieri's still here. Dante Hightower, Stephon Gilmore, Rodney Harrison. That's a pretty filthy defense, too. Julian Edelman, Asante Samuel. We take a look. This was going to be, obviously, it is Jared Stidham, but I named him Oh No Bro, Slow Bro Stiddy. So we're going to go with that for Jared Stidham. There's Funk Master Flex. We have unlocked him, and I figured the Raiders could use a decent fullback, so we gave them Funk Master. Along with Chris Berman. He's going to play quarterback for the Raiders, so that'll be pretty sweet. Primetime Sanders is there. We have Nnamdi Asomugha. Richard Seymour has moved on from the Patriots. Nick Nack Paddywhack is going to play defensive end for the Raiders. Let's take a look at the Rams. We have Aaron Donald, Orlando Pace, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk, Leonard Little, Jalen Ramsey's there, Eric Weddle, Cooper Kupp, Andrew Whitworth, Jared Goff, Marshall Faulk, we said. Who else we got here for the Ravens? Oh, I love the Ravens roster. Lamar Jackson is a 96, 99 leadership, 99 speed. Like, he's just Michael Vick 2.0 right now. They still have Jamal Lewis at this point, along with Mark Ingram. Their wide receivers, a friend of mine, it's going to be Andrew Alabraska. We have anybody else here decent for the Ravens? Calais Campbell, Peter Boulware, Ray Lewis is still here, Samari Roll, and Chris McAllister at corner is deadly, along with Ed Reed in the safety slot. We take a look at the Redskins. Rest in peace to Sean Taylor. But he is the best player on the Redskins at 98. McNabb is going to play quarterback for them over Dwayne Haskins. Clinton Portis is the running back, along with Lavernius Coles at wide receiver, and Chris Cooley at tight end. He was a very underrated tight end, in my opinion. I love Chris Cooley. So we have Big Schweddies. That was my wife's choice, so we're going with that. Sparky Sparkington. Who else do we have here? Take a look at the Saints. We have Michael Thomas, obviously, one of the best wide receivers in the league. Drew Brees is playing quarterback. Alvin Kamara is here. We have Marshawn Shiny Pants is going to play corner. He looks like he's a lockdown corner, so we'll go with that. Cameron Jordan is going to play defensive end. Darren Sharper, one of the most hottest hitting safeties in the league. Deuce McAllister, Mike McKenzie, Russell Wilson. He is a 98. We have Bobby Wagner at inside linebacker. Jadeveon Clowney is there for the Seahawks. Quick look at the Steelers. We have Troy Polamalu, Hines Ward, Ben Roethlisberger, Minkah Fitzpatrick, TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, Eric Ebron's there now. James Conner at running back, Joey Porter at outside linebacker. That would be a filthy roster, too. Look at that. Look at that wide receiving core. That's nasty. Hines Ward, Juju, Plaxico, and Antoine Randall. Yikes. That's deadly. Quick look at the Texans. They have Mel Kiper, who has been unlocked. So he is going to play the DeAndre Hopkins role now, essentially, and be their number one wide receiver. Obviously, Deshaun Watson's still there. They have David Johnson, who's now going to be the running back for them. Andre Johnson's still there. Let's take a look at some of their defense. J.J. Watt, obviously. Jason Babin was there. He was pretty good. Jamie Sharper. Donta Robinson. I always thought he was going to be a better corner than he turned out to be. But what are you going to do? Take a look at the Titans roster. Steve McNair, rest in peace. They have Derrick Henry, Eddie George, Eric Moulds, Derek Mason, Corey Davis. Flip through here a little bit. Taylor Lewan. Albert Hainsworth is going to play defensive tackle along with our buddy Frenchie Fonzarelli. That's going to be a big-time duo for the Titans in the middle, Frenchie and Albert. Take a look at the defensive ends. They have Antoine Odom, Keith Bulks, their top outside linebacker. Yolando Yakety-Yak is going to be a monster in the middle at 97 overall, 99 tackle. The Titans defense is going to be stacked along with our boy Pac-Man to Kirby Mario. Obviously, yes, that is a play on Pac-Man Jones, but he is now Pac-Man to Kirby Mario. We have Adoree Snorri Rory. Who else do we have? Kevin Baird. Then we take a look at the Vikings roster. They have Dante Culpepper, Dalvin Cook in the backfield, Randy Moss, and Adam Thielen. Obviously, Diggs is not there anymore because he is in Buffalo. Back here we have Randy Moss. Vicente Shanko is going to play tight end for them. They have good O-line. Bryant McKinney, one of the best tackles in the game at this point. Big Pat Williams, Kevin Williams. Defensive end, they have Daniel Hunter, Aaron Carter. Outside linebacker, they have, this is Donald Duck, the dope dealer. Or Donnie Duck, the dope dealer, I believe. And I also have my original that got this all started is my boy Mickey Mouse, the hood rat, yo. Yeah, that is, he's got a whole storyline, grew up in Detroit and the whole nine. Tune in for another episode if you want to find out more about Miggy. But yeah, so we take a look at the Vikings. They have Donnie Duck, the dope dealer, at outside linebacker. Napoleon Harris at inside linebacker. Fred Smoot, Corey Chabos, Harrison Smith. That's going to be a pretty nasty team too. So that gives you an idea right here at this point of what my rosters look like. So we're going to jump right into a franchise. Sure, we can save our rosters. We did some updates. We'll go right to ESPN 2K20. That is the one that I created.